What's going on, guys? My name is Spencer. This is SMB Garage. Today we're talking about where I've been, what I've been doing to the car. I've been gone for about 3 weeks, so let's roll that intro. So let me just start off by saying I apologize for not uploading anything for almost a month now. I've just been real busy. I have been working a little bit on the car, nothing crazy. Oh, there's a screw in the tire, should be careful. Nothing crazy, but just sort of getting it ready to have the engine and transmission put in it. So let's go through what I've been doing to it. Now I have been filming stuff, I just haven't felt that what I've filmed was enough for an episode, but now I've gotten to a point where I have a bunch of stuff compiled, not a bunch of stuff, a few things compiled. I made a list, so yeah, let me just go through it real quick. Basically the biggest thing is I need to install the engine and transmission in there to do a bunch of this stuff. I just got an engine hoist so that I can do that. So I need to put the engine in the car, make sure that the cradle doesn't need modified. Let's see, I need to clean and paint the engine bay a little bit more. Figure out my clutch cable. Measure and order my shifter cables. Gotta measure my axles and then mail them out and get them machined. I gotta clean up the wiring harness a little bit, cover up all the bare wires, and just make it look a little bit better. There's a little bit of rust repair around the car, like right here. Need to swap out the passenger door. I have a passenger door that isn't destroyed. Need to fab up an exhaust for the car because currently I have no exhaust for it. Probably be coming out of the quarter panel over here. Figure out a gauge situation so that I can monitor the engine when I'm driving it. I need to finish cleaning the engine itself because it's still sort of filthy. Figure out side skirts because it looks hideous without them. And it has a wheel bearing on, I don't remember which side, but one of the I guess that's on the passenger rear. That's completely toast. I have a new wheel bearing, just need to throw it on. So that's all that needs done basically before I can drive this thing. So obviously, I haven't just made a list for the car, that'd be pretty darn pathetic, so I also repaired some rust on the driver's side underneath the rear taillight, so you guys can check that out. So this process is going to be the same as it was on that fender, basically just cut out a section, and then make a section out of sheet metal, weld it in, grind it down, and make it look pretty, so yeah. So there's the finished product. Let me bring the camera a little bit closer. Oh, focus. Let's see. There we go. There's a few pinholes and stuff. It's still really warm. And that's due to the fact that I was just doing tack welds rather than doing a continuous bead. I did that because I didn't want everything to get too hot and you know, warp the metal or anything. But you sometimes can't end up with these if you're not a great welder, which I have never claimed to be. Basically, I'll just throw some Bondo over it though eventually, and that'll take care of all that. You'll basically never know that that was there. So there's that. let's move on to the next thing that needs to get done. Now for some of you guys that have been around for a while, you will remember that I did clean off the engine at one point. Now the engine was still pretty filthy, so I actually rolled it out with my new engine cradle and power washed it outside. Finally it looks good, and it's going to look good inside the car, so I'm pretty happy with that. I also put new valve cover gaskets on the engine because those were the biggest leaking thing on there, that and the oil pan. So with the new valve cover gaskets and sealing up the new oil pan, it should be quite a bit less leaky. So that's everything I've gotten done in the past few weeks. I know it's not a lot, but it's just I've been busy. Okay, I have no excuses. So what do we got left now? I don't know. I don't know what to do next. Let me think a bit. So I need to cover up my half-ass paint job in the engine bay, so I am sort of just stripping everything out of it. For the wiring that has to stay in there, that's coming through the firewall, I'm just sort of unhooking it from everything. I've pulled the, what do you call this thing? Oh, jeez. Basically the box with all the relays and everything on it out already. But I'm basically just getting everything out of the way so that it's easy to paint. So I thought I'd show you guys this real quick. One of the previous owners, this is the battery tray, one of the previous owners cut the battery tray off of the where it was mounted here for some reason. So I'm actually going to have to grind this down and weld it back on there because I don't want a floppy battery tray. So let's bust out the tools. Alright guys, so the camera ran out of memory on that last shot, but here's the finished product. All nice and black. The sun's sort of reflecting off of it in the camera, so it makes it look a little bit worse than it really looks, but I just did satin black to sort of hide the imperfections and everything. It's just very plain, clean looking basically, is what I was going for. Nothing special. Oh, nose is full of paint now. So that's going to be the end of the episode today, guys. I guess we can put an X by clean and paint the engine bay, put an X by finish cleaning the engine, X by rust repair. Let's see. I guess that's all we got done. Got 3 X's. Whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. You guys, thanks for bearing with me past couple of weeks. We're gonna get back on schedule and start uploading every week again from now on. Fingers crossed. But yeah, thank you guys for so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Make sure to hit the like button if you guys like this video, and subscribe if you want to see more. But besides that, guys, I got nothing else to say. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Yeah.